Aaron Hicks. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. So guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, what I need to see out of this offense today is some early production. Somebody's got to get on base and put the defense on their heels. They've been struggling recently. They're not swinging the bats well. They got shut out yesterday, and this offense needs to adjust itself.
And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Well, Matty, this team can do one thing very well. This lineup leads the league in home runs, and that's why people pay the price of admission. They want to see the long ball. Everybody loves home runs, and it's exactly what this lineup gives you. They get count leverage 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Don't look for that base hit the other way. They are trying to turn and burn.
Simeon in an 0-2 hole here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt, and he makes the throw to first. Simeon is retired. 2 down now.
Batting third.
Set to get his evening at the plate started. Shohei Ohtani batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Line drive, base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
So digging in now, Brian Dozier. He enters play 6th in the American League in the batting race.
Fantastic season all the way around. Not only does this guy just get on base by base hits, but he also leads the league in slugging percentage. So he's up there doing a lot of damage.
Hey boys, you talk about getting your A swing off. That's what it looks like right there. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And this one gets away, and he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there, and a bad time for that as the runner takes second here. Two balls and a strike to Dozier. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Roll. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner, give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. At the plate, Jonathan Davis. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Tigers, the center fielder, number 4.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They have certainly had it going lately. Winners of 8 in a row.
I'm super excited, Matty, to watch this team play today because it's rare. You don't see many teams rattle off 8 wins in a row like they have. It's all working for them right now, and I'm super excited.
1 sec as that ball is into the gap in right center. Should be good for at least 2 bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
And they tag him out, but this will work as a sort of a sacrifice as the runner moves up. And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He's got to be excited to hit in this one because his career against the starter, he's hitting over 500. I'm sure he knows he hit him well in the past, so his confidence is probably at an extra boost today.
Called strike 2 on the cutter, and he's behind in the count now, 1-2.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. Head-to-head history with Wade Miley. He's 0 for 9. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Stepping up to the plate, Mitch Moreland, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. First pitch curveball swung on and missed. Strike 1.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And I'd like to focus on Salvador Perez, the man who dons the tools of ignorance behind the dish. He's a clubhouse leader. He's one of the best pitch framers in the game. He's like a soft blanket back there for this pitching staff. Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Fouled away.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
2-2 the count. The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
But taken in over at first for the second out, as that might have been extra bases if it were 3 feet higher. Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. Past meetings with Andrew Heaney, he's 0 for 5. Just a tick behind for a strike.
As this game progresses, I don't think he's going to want to miss in that spot down the middle of the plate much more. It's early. They're a little less aggressive right now, so he's able to get away with it.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The next 0-2. Ripped down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
The catcher.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Salvador Perez behind in the count, 0-2.
offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
All right, let's take a quick look at how the Red Sox set up on D today. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the plate putting the digits down. That's Brian McCann. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense. The ability to massage a pitching staff, soft hands, and a nice throwing arm to second base. We already know from the offensive side he's a multiple-time All-Star with the ability to launch.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Moreland moving to his left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Hit back up the middle. Simeon's got it. And that's the second out. Here's Randall Grichuk trying to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Miley's ready. Here he comes 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the show after this. Standing in, Nick Markakis. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively.
Markakis.
First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, 0-1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Perez recovers and he makes the throw to first. Markakis is retired and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 5.
Into the box now, George Springer. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Popped up. On to first, and there were 2 down. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Hicks is hoping for a ticket to the All-Star game, and he may well have one coming. Heading into the day, second in fan votes among center fielders in the league.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down in order go the Red Sox. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Back now for the Tigers' third turn at bat, and unfortunately for them and their fans, this lineup hasn't really found its stride this season. Currently, they rank dead last in the league in team batting average and, perhaps more importantly, runs scored. As one of the coaches told me, the entire organization is pulling their hair out trying to figure out how to put a more potent lineup on the field, but that's not something that changes overnight. He said it's going to be a process to become the team we want to be, but we're willing to do the hard work that it's going to take to get there.
Leading up
Matt?
for the Tigers.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
The designated hitter, Brad Miller.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Great curveball there. Really fooled him with that one. 0-2 the count to Miller. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone. Digging in, Ryan McMahon, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
High chopper over to first. Moreland is right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Next up for Detroit, Jonathan Davis. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Now batting, Marcus Semien. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
And this is swung on and missed, and this fourth inning will start the same way he ended the third with a strikeout, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Here's Brian Dozier now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. 2-0 now. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. This is foul right side. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Back up the middle. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Pretty late with the swing there. As a pitcher, you have to recognize that and keep coming in with the hard stuff until he proves he can hit it.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the side. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
He had just retired 9 straight batters right there. He hadn't been in this stretch in a long time. Let's see if the offense can break through.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Dozier on to Moreland, and it's a double play. So striding in, Eugenio Suarez. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
0-2 the count to Suarez. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Got him looking, and that ends the inning. Tigers failed to. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. He told me that they've been way too aggressive on the first pitch of the at-bat. And while he doesn't necessarily condemn that if it's leading to hits, that's clearly not the case right now. Over 80% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch, and a lot of those have resulted in swinging misses or outs, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And it's fouled away. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Now batting. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher Brian McCann. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, and McCann is retired here for route number 2.
Now batting.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here comes the first pitch. Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. Hernandez is there, and he'll make the catch. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. Simeon's there. Throw to first is in time for the first down. Into the box, Kike Hernandez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hernandez.
Here comes the first pitch. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one. Hernandez, a native of Puerto Rico. He was selected in the 7th round. Back high and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Markakis at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The right fielder, number 15.
In now, Rendell Grichuk comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he lays off there 1-0.
2 quick outs in this inning so far. His pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Down in order. Here's George Springer. He'll lead it off for the Red Sox here in their half of the 6th.
The left fielder, number 5. George.
First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball fooled him there as he's way out in front.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single. Hey, keep hacking at that breaking ball. You're going to get one at some point.
Yeah, no doubt. A little something there I like to call a bait and switch, Matty. I think he took a bad swing at that first curveball to buy himself another one. He got one in the zone and didn't miss it.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
1-0 pitch is a sinker swung on and missed 1-1. The 1-1. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Runner goes for second, and this one's in the dirt. And no throw, in fact, as he'll just hang on to it.
Now batting.
Runner at second,
Marcus.
1 away, and up next a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. There's a first pitch curveball trying to come back to the outside corner. Didn't get it that time. It's ball 1. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
This is going to be an interesting at bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Outside, 2-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Tapped out in front of home. Perez has it, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. On its way is pitch number 75. And that misses ball one. Springer stands at second with 2 gone. Late that time for a strike. Hanging curveball taken, though, for a second strike. Runner goes for third. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ballgame. Ready for another chance? Brad Miller. First time up, he went down looking.
The designated hitter.
This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
Miller.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
The great equalizer. The changeup. That was a really good job of getting him to offer that one out of the zone, and it was all set up by the fact that he got ahead in the count and forced the hitter to have to protect. That's the name of the game.
Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We are still scoreless. Back here now at Comerica Park in Detroit. Neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brian Dozier. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
This is on the ground over to first. McMahon fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The first baseman
digging in once again, Mitch Moreland. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Oh, and he has some trouble with it, and a nice job to stay with it that time and get the second out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Davis is there, and it's a very quick inning as the side is retired. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in, Ahmed Rosario. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now the pitch. On the ground for Dozier at second. On to first, and how important is it to keep this guy off base in a tie ball game? One away.
Second baseman.
Ready once again, Jose Altuve. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First delivery to him on the way. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. One strike.
The difference between 0-1 and 1-0 is so monumental, and this guy has been on top of his game all day, attacking the zone and getting ahead of these hitters.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit, froze him, but just missed the zone.
There now is Moreland, and he's got it for the second out.
The third baseman,
now with the plate, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike one. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And another foul ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is stepping into the box. Brian McCann. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. Perez corrals it. He'll throw down to first. 1 away.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Nick Markakis. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
On to first, and Markakis is retired 2 away.
The left fielder, number 5.
Now at the plate, George Springer. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Two balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
High in the air out to center field. Davis will get there, and he puts it away to now at the plate, Salvador Perez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike. So far this year against Southpaws, Perez averages a hit once every 4 at-bats, an average at exactly 250. Behind 0-2 now. Takes this the other way to right. Markakis is there, and he has it for the out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder. Three and 0 now.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
The 3-1 in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is Hicks. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 50.
Settling in now, Rendell Grichuk. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Miley into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tigers. Still no score. Juan Chavez will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Aaron Hicks will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Now here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now in the box, Marcus Semien. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
One and 2 to the Boston shortstop. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
The 2-2 one more time. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Check out the lefty as he absolutely jumps on that first pitch and hammers it to right. Got what he was looking for and put a good swing on it.
Stepping in now, Brian Dozier, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. The 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. The 0-2. And there he goes towards second. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can... So coming to the plate, Brad Miller. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And it's 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, first baseman.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Ryan McMahon. The next 1-2 pitch. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Davis. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game. And striding into the box, Mitch Moreland. He'll be the one to start things out as we begin the 10th.
Moreland.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Hit hard to the right side. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th. Ready now, Kyle Seager. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 0-1 the count. The 0-1 pitch. Now a fastball runs inside and drills him. Oh, that's gotta hurt.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Here's the first pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and two to the Red Sox catcher. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have
the shortstop.
first pitch on its way. Late that time for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Out in front as he grounds this one to short. Taken in by Simeon. Balanced throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Next for the Tigers.
Digging in to try it again. Jose Altuve. And he's over in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And this is hit hard to the right side. Just foul. The 0-2 once more is a ball below the zone. The 1-2. Hard hit ball to short. Simeon's got it. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
The third baseman, number 7.
Miley gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Hicks is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more baseball ahead. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. We are still scoreless. At the plate, Nick Markakis, and he'll be the one to get the 11th underway.
The right fielder, Nick Markakis.
First offering on its way. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-1 home. The bouncer to the left side. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
The left fielder
stepping into the box, George Springer. First pitch coming. Here it is. A shot down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. Got him swinging. chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Aaron Hicks. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he popped him up. In there, a base hit. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now
that can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
Struggling so far in this one, and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Ready with the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Runners off for second. Pitch outside. The throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Standing in, Salvador Perez as he's set to get the bottom of the 11th started. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. And he needed extra innings to get it, but there's his first hit of the game, and that'll keep the hit streak alive and kicking.
D-Roll, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball, right? You go extra innings, that lineup turns over, and was able to get him one extra AB.
Yeah, and he'd be lying right now if he said he wasn't thinking about it. The boys hooked him up right there. Pitching staff extended the game a little bit. One more plate appearance, and he extends the hit streak.
Into the box now, Rendell Grichuk. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Curveball close, but it's 1-1. A possible winning run on second. No one out. Bat shatters as this is on the ground to first. Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Count remains 2-2. A full count, 3-2 to Rendell Grichuk.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
Hit hard down the line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Got him, and that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Brad Miller. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Possible game winners at second base here with one away. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Popped up. Munson in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg, and that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And he's going to make a change. That's going to be all for Wade Miley. So he'll leave in a tie ball game, but he's also responsible for the 3 men on base, and he'll need some big time help here to preserve a no decision. Here's the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Boy, it's really fun for me watching this vet out there battling in this tough spot. We've seen him in jams like this many times before, so he has plenty of experience to be able to get out of these kind of jams. And he's thinking more about that than the task at hand, which is getting this hitter out.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Ryan McMahon becomes out number 2 this inning. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
And a late squeeze attempt, and it looks like it's going to work. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning is in order as this inning is over. So the Tigers leave them loaded, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Next up for the Red Sox, Marcus Semien, and he'll be the one to begin the inning.
Marcus Semien.
First offering on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Standing in now, Shohei Ohtani, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
Now here's a line drive, and this is going to get down for extra bases. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one that makes you feel real good about yourself.
In now, Brian Dozier, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home is a letter-high fastball swung on and missed. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
I wouldn't be surprised if he uses aggressiveness against him right here. If you're going to get a swing outside the zone 1-1, might as well fish a little bit further.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
Good pitch there on 0-2. Breaking ball out of the zone away. Might set up another breaking ball to see if he'll chase this one a little bit farther off the plate.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Striding in for Boston, Mitch Moreland. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0-for-4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Oh, and he misses it. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a one-run game where every pitch is so important. You're one pitch away from a solo tying the game up. That's not the case now.
Emilio Pagan enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Hernan Perez will come on now and pinch run
Number
here.
25, Hernan Perez.
Into the box, Homer Munson. He swings and misses. Throw down. Throw won't get him. Perez leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Pagan, a former member of the Oakland A's. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, this guy's fully settled in with this ball club right now. Knows what the manager and coaching staff expect from him. Is not taken aback by anything. He's been through the spring training process and gotten to know everybody in this organization top to bottom.
Now a pickoff play at second. Runner back safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Strike taken. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Ground ball foul down the left side. Good slider there, gets a swing and miss. And he's safe at first, so a costly mistake on the drop third strike as now the inning will continue. And quite a turn of events there, as not only is he on the drop third strike, but a run scores as well. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in the powerful right fielder Nick Markakis. First pitch of the at-bat. Line toward the gap in left center, and Markakis has got himself a base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Stepping in now, George Springer. as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. He went down on strikes last time up. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
Right there, it's a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Davis is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. So 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Amed Rosario. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Matt Barnes enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. The 0-1 delivery. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, this offense needs to get it going right here. Somebody has to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and get this team to start thinking past the baton mentality. They cannot continue to go up there and look like they have no game plan.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Amed Rosario is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Jose Altuve stands in as he looks at a called strike. Grounded to first. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner. So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. And he gets ahead 0-1. Altuve leads off first with 1 away. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
Another 2-2 offering. This is in the air out to right. And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2. Digging in and looking for more, Salvador Perez. He singled his last time up. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Yep, there's another heater right there. He is not going to deviate. He's going to pitch to his strengths. He doesn't care who's in the box.
And that's in there, base hit.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Standing in now, Kike Hernandez. And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Hit sharply, but foul down the right side.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And a good idea to hang close at first as he'll make it back easily. Last breath for the Tigers. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate but could not cash in. And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. Joe Smith gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Matt